battle has just begun!
This is an interesting match. You'll notice that I am using the alpha version of my Mega Medicham team. I don't have Exodrill yet. Exodrill is very, very needed. Instead I have Metagross, and I have Noivern. Which, I love Noivern. I love you, Noivern, but I needed not you for this team. So, anyway, let's get into the battle. We're already past turn 1. I'm going to U-turn on his lead, which does just happens to be Van Gogh, the famous painter. I'm going to go into MANDIBUZZ, who eats that spore for breakfast. That overcoat ability does mean that, hey, that spore doesn't matter. Don't care. Just going to go for a knockoff. I was kind of hoping for the kill, but I don't get the kill. That's fine. And now he's actually going to show me Destiny Bond, which is very interesting. I've never seen... Well, yeah, really. I mean, I've been watching X and Y battles on YouTube pretty much since its genesis, and I've never seen Destiny Bond on a Smeargle. It's not a bad idea. So I'm going to go for Defog, as your Destiny Bonds just happens to work out. Gives me a free switch into Noivern, and I can threaten him fine. Just go for the U-turn, that's going to kill him off. He did manage to get up Sticky Web, though, and that is a slight problem. Yeah, Scarf Chandelier works so much better than Noivern, especially for dealing with fairies and ghosts in particular, which is a very big blessing. But whatever. Just gonna get that U-turn switch into MANDIBUZZ. He's gonna go into this guy here, and gonna Mega Evolve into Mega Scissor. One little small fact about MANDIBUZZ: he doesn't give two shits about your Mega Pokemon. High attack, Sword Dance. What are you doing? You're just digging a grave for yourself, buddy. Steel lost its resistance to foul play, which means I can almost one-hit KO you. And look at that damage. Look at that piddly damage from Bullet Punch. It did nothing! You've got to be kidding me. So I'm going to go for foul play. Almost takes him out in one hit, which is incredible. Go for the knockoff, and yeah, are you rubbing your eyes in disbelief? I would be too. This is exactly why MANDIBUZZ is overused. He can deal with almost any Mega Pokemon, since most of them are physical attackers. So, he's going to go into Volcarona, I'm going to go for knockoff. Pretty dicey move, he could have just gone for Bug Buzz and probably killed me, but I predicted him to dance up, and now I'm going to knock off his Chesto Berry, which is a nice thing to do, which shows me that he is a Chesto Volcarona, which I think is probably the best Volcarona to use. Now I'm going to go into Spade. This rendition of the Flaming Spade, this rendition of Quagsire does not have, well, he only has 8 special defense investments, so even though I have the Unaware ability and I am not recognizing your +2 special attack, I'm still going to take a lot. So having 252 in special defense is very necessary, because look at that Bug Buzz. It is way too much. But in the end, Quagsire does do his job. He's going to do a tremendous amount with Scald, since the Unaware ability is not aware of his special defense increase, so Scald is going to do a lot. But had I had the mixed defense, 252 special defense EVs on this Quagsire, I wouldn't have needed to die. Quagsire would have just recovered up in his face, and that would have been fine. Now, you know how I have a history of getting fucked over by hacks when using Medicham? It's gonna happen again. I'm gonna go for Fake Out, knowing that I can use it to kill this guy. I have to use it to kill him, actually. And I'm gonna get the Flame Body hacks. That is very, very annoying. So I don't know what to do, guys. Like, should I put a Heal Bell Pokemon on this team? Because I don't know who to use. Like what? Should I throw on a Licky Licky and be like Xenon? Probably wouldn't be that bad, actually. So I don't know. I think the version of the team I have right now, not this version, the version I use against Nick, aka the Agrotech, I think that version is good enough to be final. I just feel like I keep getting fucked over by that 10%. In this circumstance, it's a 30% chance to get burned by the flame body, so that's 3 times more likely than missing Zen Headbutt. A little math lesson for you kids at home. So Michelle is going to come out. That is a shiny. That is a legitimately shiny Florges. I like to rip on Florges for being kind of bad, but when you get right down to it, Florges is Jirachi's ugly cousin who just happens to be really good at math, so she gets a really good job. Jirachi gets laid off because it's now week 2 Dark and Ghost, so yeah, prepare to be destroyed by Aegislash every match you are in. So Jirachi is, it might even be underused this generation. So the only thing I have to deal with Florges is Metagross, and I am feeling pretty smug right about now because I'm getting up an agility. I'm expecting him to go for Shadow Sneak. He actually doesn't go for Shadow Sneak. He expects me to expect him to go for Shadow Sneak. Goes for, instead, a Sacred Sword as I Earthquake him, activate his weakness policy, and he kills me. So he is playing Metagross's own game and beat him at it. I gotta hand it to you, random passerby. That was a good fucking move. You pulled the wool over my eyes. That was nice. That is a good move. Yeah, gonna have to use Galvantula. Galvantula stayed on the team just because Sticky Web, in order for Medicham to really stand a chance, it needs Sticky Web support, so Medicham is good for that. It's also pretty fast, and it has Thunder and, you know, Energy Ball, good coverage, good stuff. Now Michelle is out. I completely forgot what his last Pokemon was. It is Noivern, so going for Sticky Web? Pretty dumb. Should have gone for Thunder. Thunder does have a very high chance to paralyze. But I completely forgot what his last Pokemon was because I had this match in bed and I did not write down his team. His or her team. I'll just assume the guy has a penis because, let's be honest here, the Pokemon demographic is almost entirely male. This is also an old match. I don't even have Zen Headbutt on my Medicham at the moment. I have Bullet Punch. Judging by that very, very weak Bullet Punch damage, even if I wasn't burned, it... like, what would it do? Like half? Zen Headbutt would do way more. With the stab and everything. Zen Headbutt would do way more than Bullet Punch. Bullet Punch is just a waste of space. And then I'm going to make the Coup de la Force, the granddaddy face palms of them all. I'm going to forget Florges is a fairy. Go for Draco Meteor, feeling secure in myself. And the funny thing is, I survived the Moonblast. So, had I gone for Hurricane, I'm not going to say I would have won, but I might have been able to deal with his Florges. The nice shiny Florges. Florges is got to be one of the worst ways to lose, because, you know, you take down 4 or 5 other guys, you're feeling pretty good, and then Florges comes out, and it's like, shit. I'm out of physical attackers. I automatically lose. That is pretty annoying. So that's going to be that match. That was a really good match. Really good play with Aegislash. Definitely deserves the win after that. Had he gone for the bait of Shadow Sneaking and activating my own weakness policy, I would have easily swept him with Metagross. But yeah, that's how the cookie crumbles. And that is a good game. If you enjoyed this match, please comment, like, and subscribe. And I will see you later, YouTube.